5 for Libra. Yeah. I was going to repeat it again. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Right now I'm at 4,932 subscribers. So thank you. I think I only need like what, 68 more people or 67 more people to subscribe. Yay! To reach 5,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, just subscribe. I do daily horoscopes, weekly horoscopes. Let me see, hold on. Okay. And also on my my playlist is up as well. So if you're looking for your sign or for your rising, check that out and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Where did I go? Ooh, let me play with this for a second. Let me play with my phone for a minute. Where did we go? Oh, no, no, no. Wait, no, we want that. I'm playing with my phone, so give me a second. Ooh. Oh. Okay, so I don't know. On the they show the stickers like on the like subscribe stuff that I've been doing on the YouTube, but I don't know how to get them for the live. So if any of you guys know how to do the stickers that say like, subscribe, and share, let me know. So let me check. Oh no. Okay. And of course, this is not sponsored by Beet Juice, but it should be. Oh my god. So I make my own beet juice. So yeah. Anyway, show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. So this week, Juno moves into your 4th house in the sign of Capricorn, where you have a big old stellium there. So for some of you, hi Bree. So for some of you, business can be slow at this time. Things in your life that you want to happen may not happen during this time period, because when the planets are in the 3rd house or the 5th house, we get a lot of activity. But when the planets are in the 4th house, not so much so. So you don't get a lot of activity. So with the stellium in your 4th house, the focus is going to be on your personal life. Now, also here, the planets, the stellium in Capricorn, suggests that you are more about your financial and emotional stability here. So the focus, the mind on the money and the money on the mind, but the money ain't freaking coming. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, well, god dang, you know? So it's like that kind of situation here. So the focus on housing during this time period, your relationships with other people. Juno in the 4th house represents you looking for that in Capricorn, because in each sign it has a different conversation. So in Capricorn, you are more about your emotional security, your emotional stability, you know, your financial stability here. So some of you, like in your 20s, especially if you're watching your friends like become like go to college, get married, or like, you know, they're already on like they're moving and shaking in college and making things happen. This is you kind of like having that aha moment to kind of get your butt together and get your act together as well. Okay. So that could be happening during this time period. So this is like a lot of epiphanies. This is like something has to give, and you trying to take your responsibilities a lot more seriously. Like right now, you could be trying to pay down your debts with this energy here as well. For some of you, I feel like you could be working on your relationships, especially live-in relationships during this time period as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. This could be also you like really defining your boundaries with others, and especially with live-in relationships. Does not have to necessarily be love relationships. This could be like dealing with like people that you live with, you know, and that you're trying to get along with at this time. So that could also be happening here with this energy. Okay. So anyways, so on the 30th, hold on. Dave is not working today, so he's sick. But we'll send him love energy. Maybe he'll get better and he'll pop on. So we'll see. But anyway, so on the 30th, you could get busy with this energy. You can be more out and about on the 30th and running around more than usual. In town and stuff. Some of you could be like really inconvenienced by other people in your life calling you to pick up this, get that for me, and get this for me, because they found out that you're out and about. So you could be running around town. Some of you, your mail could get lost at this time or rerouted. You can be worrying about personal issues, a desire to increase your knowledge. Some of you could be updating your resume to make your resume look good. Others of you, hola, Owen. Others of you, this could be you, like also focusing on getting like wanting to learn more and grow with the company you work for. So you could be taking training courses, and you know, they're free, and you could probably be hopping on to those Zooms and taking more training courses just to make yourself look good. So that can also be happening at this time as well. So you're learning something new at work or updating yourself with the latest and greatest in technology on your own, mind you. So you could also be taking online classes here. This is also a beautiful time to trust your intuition, because you can be at the right place at the right time. I feel also this is you broadening your perspective. Now, some of you, Stellum in your 4th house, you're more about your financial security at this time. So some of you could be thinking about going back to school during this time period as well, to update yourself with the latest and greatest in technology, get a better license so you can make more money. You know, take a 2nd or 3rd language so you can earn more money that way as well. For others of you, you have the capabilities to bring pieces of data into unfiled sets of concepts. Your ability to connect the dots can allow you greater understanding for how things work or hang together. Or another level, it can mean more complete understanding of your own as well as other people's beliefs, okay? Show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Right now, I am at 4,933. Ooh, here we go. 33 subscribers. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I only need what? Let's do the math. Let's do the math. Let me see. 5,000 minus 4,930. I only need 67 more people to do it. Okay, so make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for the 4,933 subscribers that I have. I really appreciate the love energy. Not the easiest time for you as well. So this could be, hold on. So so emotionally, you still like letting out past hurts and things like that, and you tend to speak out of turn now. I feel like it's just you being frustrated and you intriguing South Node and Virgo and repressing a lot of things. And I feel like, you know, this is you, you know, unfortunately, this is you trying to get some kind of attention or some kind of self-pity from other people, and it may backfire on you, okay? And so you need to have some couth when talking to other people this week. You could be fighting with other people, and this could be like you needing couth when you're saying something on your mind, okay? Because it sounds like you want to fight with others, and other people could be reacting in turn. So you may want to cock those damn brains before you shoot that damn mouth off, and be careful of your snarky remarks that come out of your mouth, because you could find that others may not want to deal with that. Can I send 100? You can send 100 wherever. I have all these apps and everything. You can send it on my super chat if you want. So on the 1st, Mercury moves, thank you. Mercury moves into Capricorn in the 4th house. Now, this is thoughts of moving, but here's the problem. This is more of this for some of you, because we don't necessarily have any stationary planets in the sign of Capricorn, okay? We don't have any stationary planets. If you want to sponsor the channel tonight and send $100, then do it on my super chat. If you want to sponsor the channel and send 1,000, then do it on my super chat. Okay, you don't need permission to send me money. I'm not going to say no. So this can also be like thoughts of moving. Now, when I say stationary planets, I'm talking about Pluto, Saturn, Jupiter, North Node. So those planets that are transiting, okay? So this can be a time period here where some of you, this is more of a thought than an action. Others of you, you could be dealing with property matters, housing issues, okay, or this is thoughts of looking at a house at this time. Now, those of you in your 30s, because of the stellium in Capricorn in your 4th house, this is more of a thought than an action, okay? So you may be looking at the real estate and seeing what's out there, but it doesn't mean that you will actually go and purchase a house, okay? Because when Jupiter and Aries start to go direct and all the planets in Capricorn start to move out of your 4th house, you may change your mind again, okay? So it depends what's going on with your rising and your sun sign in order for you to make that consideration or make it happen. Now, some of you, you're into real estate and collecting property. Some of you may purchase this, okay? So it may be a good time for realtors with this energy, okay, despite the weather going on. For some of you, careful what you sign a contract to at this time, especially with the Airbnbs here, because it could be a situation where you go and purchase an Airbnb and it's location, 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 and then you may find that it says like it's 6 miles away from the beach, but you in the ghetto, okay? So you in the hood, so you're in the worst part of the town where like cops don't even go, okay? So you know, you need to be careful where location, you need to go see the property. You need to like, some of these people that do the Airbnbs have a YouTube as well. Also be careful with the people, you know, you could get scammed, you know, into when you're traveling. So be careful when traveling at this time and relying on other people, because you could get scammed out of your money. It could be a situation here where you purchase an apartment, for example, and you see that it's attached to a garage, and then all of a sudden they're like, you purchase it and you're thinking the garage comes with it, and it's like the garage is a separate entity and it belongs to the town or the city or something like that. So I would just be careful with this energy, okay? So be careful what you get yourself into during this time period. Then on the 2nd, Chiron goes direct, where it's going to be squaring Jupiter in the sign of Cancer. You can have power struggles with other people. The focus is going to be more towards property matters. You could be dealing with mortgages or trying to pay your mortgage. For some of you, you could be in deferment this week, or this could be obstacles when it comes to loans. But the focus is going to be towards housing. Changes are happening domestically for you, for better or for worse, that could force you out into the world more. Maybe you're helping moving your family into a new house, so you could be out and about dealing with them moving. Some of you could be doing a job transfer and it requires you to get one of those houses, you know, that they pay for. There is some new there is news in regards to father, ancestry, or heritage that comes to light, that changes your perspective of where you belong. That is potentially upsetting for some of you. You cannot depend on the stable of domestic life happening. So your domestic life, for better or for worse, because I don't have everybody's natal chart in front of me, you know, is changing at this time, for better or for worse, whatever that means to you. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. It could be something so simple as, like, you know, new additions to the family, you know, and serious relationships are forming. So you could be meeting your daughter-in-law or your son-in-law for the first time. So it could be something beautiful like that happening. Okay. Yeah. So show your love and support to your girl Marie. Thank you for the 3 likes. Right now, I'm still at 4,933 subscribers. I need 67 more people to subscribe. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. So now we're on to the tarot portion, everybody's favorite portion. So the first card I come up with is the Hangman card. So you're definitely, because of the stellium in Capricorn, and those of you in your 30s with the stellium in Capricorn in your natal chart, you could always check the description box. Astro theme is my favorite. They don't pay me to say nothing. We don't do nothing with each other. You know, it's kind of like beet juice. You see me drinking my beet juice or my Bucky Poos. You know, it doesn't mean that I'm sponsored. by these things, okay? But I do like that one, especially if you're new to astrology and stuff. And whenever my solar fox, you know, because of my computer, because they don't come with this, mine doesn't come with a CD, I download it. So whenever I have problems, because God forbid Microsoft is like, oh, we need to update your whole entire ridiculous system, and then it's like it affects my solar fox, and then it, oh, forget about it, forget, ooh, God, take the wheel, please. So yeah, so it could be so yeah, so you know, that's why. But anyways, but I love astro theme to, like, whenever I need to, my stuff breaks down, you know, to use that to help me do my charts. But I have solar fox to delineate my charts and stuff like that. So yeah, I do like Dodge Intrepid Astrology. I love that one. So if any of you have the CD to that, the guy that made it died, and then his family, I don't know if he was an introvert or what, but something happened and then they never sold it again, and that is like the best one. Okay. So anyways, like I was saying, the Hangman card. So you have a stellium here. All right, some of you who have stelliums in Capricorn, check it out. Like I said, what's going on here is that you're sitting on your hands about things. Now, you can go to every astrologer, every psychic, but at the end of the day, it's your choice on what you want to do at this time. So you're really sitting on your hands about things that you want to do with this energy. You're not so quick to jump into anything new. You're weighing your options, your many freaking options. You're even talking about it to your friends and weighing your options with your friends in regards to whatever you want to do at this time, okay? The Page of Wands. This does talk of new beginnings, new people coming into your life at this time with this energy, so brand newness. But some of you, I feel like the focus can be on your child, and whatever it is that you want to do at this time may affect your children. So you're not so quick to jump into anything new for some of you. Some of you do want to make changes, but at the same time, I feel like you're being a bit more thoughtful when it comes to the changes that you're making, because it's not just you involved, okay? So you may have many pieces involved, or you could have children involved. So I do feel like for some of you, you may have to make sacrifice. You are definitely at a crossroads in your life with this energy, but again, you're not so quick to move, okay? The Five of Wands, I do see you following a new passion, though, eventually. Maybe not this month, but eventually you're going to follow a new passion, okay? Some of you could be thinking about going back to school at this time and doing like a whole career change with this energy. I do see a time of reflection, success and recognition in creative or passionate endeavors. The Ten of Swords, some of you, you're starting over in certain areas of your life at this time with this energy here. I feel like this could be a profound transformation after a period of crisis, or this is everything not going your way kind of situation, okay? So this is going to be like things will eventually turn around for you in the next few days. Things start to get better. Your luck starts to change at this time. So in the next 3 days or 2 weeks, your luck is going to start to change and things are going to start to calm down for you. And you're not so much in crisis, or it's like the kitchen sink is not falling on you. Alrighty. If you would like a reading with me, you could check out my homepage. If you go to my comment section, scroll down, there's a bunch of links to my I offer $20 readings and all that good stuff. So check it out. Except PayPal and Cash App, I do not do free readings on here. The Two of Cups, I do see new love here happening for you. But again, kind of sitting on your hands about it, reevaluating, should I stay, should I go, with this energy, okay? I do see some kind of temporary pause, or you two not talking right now with this energy, or you wanting to take things slow. So you two could be like a little bit of a break, it looks like, because then you two come back together, or you're dealing with the no contact person. So in the next 3 days, 5 days, I feel like this person is going to be contacting you again. The Chariot card, I do see a victory when it comes to love. Okay, so some of you could be getting your way in love at this time, or this is you benefiting through other people here. So teamwork makes the dream work, and other people could be helping you grow. Some of you, this person is going to help you remove the obstacles that are going on in your life, or give you better perspective in your life. The Tower card, somebody is definitely going through changes in their relationships. Some of you could be thinking about moving at this time. This could also be traveling coming up for some of you here as well. So your partner could be in a different state or country. Your partner could also be in jail, because it's like a temporary separation here, so that could also be happening. So it's just a general, so whatever is going on in your life at this time. Okay, you can always get a reading. The Fool card, you can feel like with this person, you can feel a connection with this person here. Hi, Marshall. You can feel a connection with this person. I do see that this is trusting the process when it comes to love. With this energy, you can feel like this person is the one here. So there's definitely like this strong connection between you and this other person. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, please. I am at 2,933 subscribers. Thank you for the 5 likes. The 8 of Swords. Some of you, I feel like, you know, you're still stuck in the past. You're still going through it with the past energy here as well. I feel also this is you overcoming limitations or restrictions in your life here as well, alrighty, and letting go of limitations. But the problem is that what's going to happen here, my prediction is for some of you and the majority of you, is that it's like, I'm over it, I'm done. And then you're going to run away. And then when you see that nothing is coming your way or nothing is happening, you're going to freak out because everything is not falling into plan as quickly as you want it to. So patience is key here, because then you go back to the situation that was easy for you. Okay, instead of sticking it out to the situation that is hard for you. Okay, so your lesson is to see things all the way through at this time, to make sure that no matter what happens, good. And you know what? A lot of times that's a Satan energy. Is to, when we go through these changes, is like, oh, you need to go back to that karmic relationship or that toxic relationship, so I'm going to make it really hard for you. Do you really, you know, sometimes we have to struggle because the Satan energy wants us to quit. The Satan energy doesn't want us to like have these thoughts of desire, wants to create restrictions, limitations on us. So that's why we have these fears, and sometimes these unnecessary fears, because that's the Satan energy. And sometimes we have to rise above that Satan consciousness, because Satan lives in here. Okay, the limitations, the shoulda, woulda, coulda, the what ifs, you know, all those insecurities that we deal with, that is the Satan energy stopping us, making us so scared that we run away and we go back to our situation. And for a lot of Libras, that is your biggest lesson, is to learn to keep it moving forward. Even when you can't touch it, see it, or believe it, you need to continue moving forward, you know. So that's why it's always good to delve into spirituality, the power of prayer, you know, tap into God consciousness, you know, because it's so much easier when you have God on your side to move through the darkness. And, you know, and especially when we can't see things and we don't know, we're visiting every damn psychic and astrologer you could think of. Trust and believe. One client, I have learned, I've been doing this since I was 13 professionally, and one client will visit 26 different psychics and astrologers before they talk to me. And the cool thing about that is that and my answer is normally like the answer, because it's like if Marie's like reading contradicts all these other readings, I'm screwed. And that's how it normally goes. But I do see a new relationship coming up for some of you here. This is a much more serious love relationship at this time, so mazel on that. So I do see that coming up for you. Let me have a sip. I have to get a straw. See, I put it through my Ninja, so like half of it is chunky. I like the yellow beet. I don't like the red beet. Anyways, a new relationship's coming up, all right, is what I'm seeing for you. The High Priestess card, you're very creative at this time, of course, like always and every day. Trust your intuition here. There could be a psychic. I feel like some of you here, I'm connecting there could be some kind of psychic change going on, okay? And you may feel that change too. So that's me validating somebody's feeling about the change in the air kind of situation going on. Like something has changed in your ethers and now you're sensing it, okay? So you need to trust your intuition at this time, because change is happening for better or for worse. So it's up to you what you want to do with it. The Three of Swords, I feel like for some of you here, as I connect, I'm hearing, why are you mad at me? Okay, so somebody is mad at somebody for something and they're not really divulging why. Okay, so there's definitely a shift in somebody's relationship at this time, and you may not know why or what you did wrong with this energy. Okay, I do see a new job offer coming up. Some of you could be working with children with this energy. I feel like I do see something happening in the summer for some of you that's going to be very happy. Some of you, someone is definitely out of the blue going to connect with you again. Does not necessarily have to be an ex. It could be like a friend from college is going to connect with you. The Hermit, some random, okay, like literally some random is like gonna connect with you that you haven't spoken to in eons, and then all of a sudden, bibbidi bobbidi boo, they're here, and it's like, what are you doing here? And it's like, I was thinking about you, and it's like, oh, okay. The Hermit card, a time for introspection here with this energy. So I do see that. I also see endings and new beginnings coming up. I feel like also some of you could be in hermit mode at this time, and you need to find friends who have like-minded views like you, okay? Or connect with people that do the same thing that you do, okay? Because that will help you make friends, alrighty? The Devil card, you are very secretive at this time. Some of you could be involved in a love affair, and you could be keeping it secret here as well. And I do feel like, you know, she knows, okay? She knows whatever you're trying to do. She knows. Alrighty, she's just trying to catch you guys in the act. So if you don't want to be caught in the act, or you don't want to get caught, I feel like don't text this person or don't message them, because she knows, okay? So some of you could be trying to keep a love affair secret at this time. The Five of Cups, shoulda, woulda, coulda, regrets, missed opportunities happening here. So whatever you're thinking about that's heavy on your mind, okay, I would be careful with that, because that could be the missed opportunity that I'm seeing for you, okay? The Three of Cups, I do feel like some of you here, maybe this is not the best time to take other people's advice, all right? Or listen to other people, because some people in your life could be steering you wrong. So I would be careful with love relationships here and other people telling you what to do in your love life, because again, they could be steering you wrong because they don't know both sides of the story, okay? And they may not know your partner the way you know your partner, okay? So I would be careful with the conversations that you have with others, because you're going to find that they're going to really like steer you in the wrong direction, alrighty? The Strength card, you're a perfectionist when it comes to career, so career can start getting better. I see emotional compatibility with a new love relationship. The Four of Coins, you're more about your stability, saving your money at this time. The Ten of Wands, taking on new responsibilities here. I would be careful with that, because you could be taking on too much responsibilities, or you could be taking on other people's burdens at this time with this energy, and it may cost you money here. So that's probably why you're thinking about money in the cards, because something that you're doing at this time is costing you money, and you don't like it, okay? So I do see that, alrighty? The World card, recognition and success. Some of you, this could be fame, lots of attention around you. A whirlwind romance is happening for some of you here as well. The Queen of Wands, some of you could be watching other people go through their karma at this time and feeling sorry for them. Don't feel sorry for them, because you were supposed to watch it, because they did the same thing to you, okay? They may have done the same thing to you in this life. So if you found that other people were like kind of judging you about your life and stuff like that, you're gonna find that they're gonna wear that same shoe. So I really wouldn't go feeling sorry for them. Show your love and support, guys. If you love what I do, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'm trying to grow my channel, and thank you for everyone who has. Thank you for the 5 likes. I really appreciate it. I'm still at 4,933 subscribers. I see I have 118 people watching right now. So if you guys haven't subscribed, subscribe, like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. So far, I've done Aries through Libra, so check it out. okay? And like, subscribe, and share, and check for your rising and your sun sign. The moon card, I see clarity. Okay, there's some kind of clarity. You could be relying, you know, the Page of Wands and the High Priestess card and the High Priestess card and the Moon card, you're really relying on your intuition at this time. So your intuition is on. It could be like during the period of Capricorn season that your intuition is going to be really highlighted, because no longer have it's having you intrigue the South Node in Libra. So there's a lot of clarity here going on for you, so you're able to see things a lot better, and you're able to like get to the bottom of things a lot more quickly as well. I do see some of you traveling overseas during this time period. I also see a lot of self-realizations and epiphanies happening. The Eight of Coins, a perfectionist, something exciting is happening with career or business at this time. So you could be striking the iron while it's hot. You could be working really hard on your business, or career could start to take off at this time, and you could be really excited about the new responsibilities that are being given to you, and this is you putting your best foot forward. Some of you could even be starting a new internship or a new job at this time. So I do see that. The Page of Coins, I feel like you love being in service. I do see another source of income. Some of you could have like, some Libras have like 6 different sources of income, okay? So one of your, I call it the little pots, because Libras love their financial security. So some of you, one of your little pots is boiling. Others of you, I feel you like your financial security and your financial independence. So you could be getting a second job here because, again, you like your financial security and you like your financial independence. And this could be a situation, I feel, for some of you where like your partner is kind of dictating your financial situation. So you're like, F it, I'm going to get me another job. So then you can't tell me what to do with my money. So it could be like that kind of situation going on. So other people can't tell you what to do with your money, or when they can spend, you know, so you want to spend your own money. So you could be getting a second job just to do that, okay? The Ace of Wands, taking creative risk at this time with this energy as well. Some of you, you're coming up on a new phase in your life towards the end of January. So I do see that happening for some of you here, alrighty? For some of you, this is a time of new beginnings or starting something new that you're inspired by. And then the Knight of Swords, I do see that another source of income happening. Some of you, this could be business picking up at the end of the month. One of your pots is going to be more of the focus. Others of you, I feel like somebody could be lying to you. So be careful with the thoughts of future. The pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, because it may not be there. Okay, so be careful what other people are telling you. If you can, get things in writing, get a calendar, you know, get a check, you know, just make sure that somebody's not telling you something for the sake of like getting your hopes up and then breaking your heart. So it could be like that kind of situation going on as well. So be careful with that. All is not what it seems. Talk is super damn cheap at this time still, because now we have Lilith Moon in the sign of Sagittarius, so people tend to exaggerate or make promises they don't tend to keep. So just be really careful with that, or just say things for the sake of saying things and don't even realize what the hell they're saying. Okay, show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I have done Aries through Libra. I'm going on to Scorpio right now. I'm at 4,933 subscribers, so make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'm still doing the $20 email readings, so if you're interested in a reading, it's $20 per question. So $20. If you want to have like $100 worth of readings, it's $20. So there you go. So show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. Kisses. Mwah.